This is my Jorvik Jetty 2 electric tricycle. I thought I'd just do a video on it. You've also got my cat in the background, obviously, because you know how much cats love being in videos. Yeah, this is my lovely purple tricycle, my Jorvik purple tricycle. I got it in the spring. Amazing. I got it in the spring last year after upgrading. Really, I used to have a Mission semi-recumbent trike, which if you look back through my videos you'll see the one that I did on that tricycle. It's a really good trike, and it was a great first trike for me, but it just got to the point where I wanted to do a bit more riding and I wanted to cover a bit more distance, and I was having trouble doing that because of the disability that I've got with my legs, which is why I wanted to go for an electric tricycle, so it would just help sort of power me along really. And I went for the Jorvik one, mainly as well because it can fold in the middle. I'll go up close and you can see. There's my cat doing a wonderful job at posing for the video. So this is the part of the trike that folds, which is just fantastic because I was having real trouble with where trikes are really long, getting them in and out of vehicles. So with that folding, it reduces the size of this trike by half. The only thing I would say is it is heavy because it's a trike, and it can be a bit tricky to fold it. So if you've got mobility issues, just check that you can do that because it is a little bit tricky. And the additional add-on that I've got on my trike is this pendulum crank, which reduces the circumference of what my right leg has to pedal. Just because of the issues I've got with my knee joint and I've got a leg length discrepancy, this just helps me to ride a bike. Actually, it'd be impossible for me to ride a bike without this bit of kit. It's an ingenious bit of kit. So if you've got anything that sort of stops you being able to ride a bike because of sort of how much your knees bend, look into one of these because yeah, they're fantastic. And that's the battery there. It's difficult with the batteries because they give an approximate on the website, but I find that you can't really go on that. It's very much depends on the journey that you've been on, the terrain that you've been on. It really varies how many miles you can get out of a battery. So I bought myself a backup battery, just then if I'm out on a ride, I know if I've got to the end of one battery, I can put the new one in and get back to my van or my home, wherever I'm going safely. I am considering getting a third battery just because it's such sort of a guesstimate with with how many miles you get, and like I said, it varies so much with the terrain. And in there's the charging point and a power switch, which then you can come up here onto the handlebars, and there's a power on button, and then that just gives you your digital display of which sort of pedal assist you're in, how many miles you've done and the speed that you're going. And then you can sort of go up here, push the up button, and it will, you can get into sort of higher gears, and you've got a traditional gear lever there as well. And it also powers the lights as well, so you've got lights that run off the battery. And it comes with a bell. The only thing that I was a bit disappointed with this trike is it doesn't come with a parking brake, so that's a bit of a bummer. They did say that they could attach one, but the attachment they had just really wasn't suitable for my hands, so yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But on the whole, the handlebars are really good. I really like that they're sort of padded quite a lot. That works really well for me, so they're really comfy. They also comes with a basket, but I took the basket off and just went for a little bag, mainly because it doesn't fold with the basket on as well. And also for me, I didn't like the styling. I thought the front basket should be the same as the back basket, because I really like the back baskets done with this sort of thick metal piping, whereas the front basket that it came with is a bit more netty. So I feel like, just completely from a stylistic point of view, I feel like the front basket should be like the back basket. But I absolutely love the back basket. It's fantastic. You can get a full-size picnic in that. It's great. So if you're going to the shops, it's fantastic. You can see I keep my spare battery in here and the power chargers to charge them up. But it's great. You can just sort of get everything that you need in the back there. And overall it's a fantastic trike. I've got so many miles done on this trike, and the seat is amazing as well. It's really nicely padded, so it's really comfy. It's got fantastic brakes. So yeah, overall it's a really wonderful trike, and it even has this trigger button, so you can use the electric without pedaling as well, and that just helps you if you're sort of starting off. It just gives you a bit of oomph which is nice. I've got these Go pedals on my trike, just because I've got these really good little spikes on them, and I just find they help to my feet to grip the pedals, just where again I've just sort of got dodgy joints and I don't have a right ankle joint. These pedals just really help to keep my foot solidly on the pedal, so just another thing to consider again if you've got a few mobility issues. And there's lots of things on the market now that can just really help with cycling. This is how the trike looks when it's folded. As you can see, it's pretty much halved it. You can also take the handlebars down as well, which will reduce the size again as well. But it does make it really good and really compact for just getting into vehicles. What I also love about these trikes is that they come in really good colours as well. You can get like 5 different colours, which is nice. So I went for the purple, but they had lots of other nice options as well. But yeah, I just think they're a really fantastic trike. They do lots of other variations. You can get like mountain bike trikes from Jorvik as well. But for me, this trike just does me perfect. And I just love that I can get like my shopping in the back and just pop to the shops on it. I have had a few issues with this trike, with the bearings a few months after getting it, and then again where the problem hadn't been properly resolved. But given their dues, Jorvik handled both times fantastically. They gave me really good customer support. Everything was still in warranty, and they solved the problem and got it all fixed for me. So I was really pleased about that. So even though I was a bit put out that I'd had an issue with it, especially after spending quite a lot on it, because they aren't cheap bits of kit. I think this trike retails for about 2,700. Now, it was 2,000 when I bought it, but they have jumped a lot in price. So I was really pleased when I had an issue that it was just sorted out so efficiently and quickly. When the trike gets delivered, it's delivered on a pallet and it's partly assembled. That is one downside, I would say. It's a shame that it can't just come fully assembled. Jorvik do have a lot of videos. They've got their own YouTube channel, which I'll put a link to in the description. And on that, it's got videos which show how to build it all. But I just found it a few bits just a little bit challenging. Obviously, you can have your local bike shop put it together. So if you're not very handy or you sort of struggle a bit, if you're disabled, then maybe get somebody else to build it for you. I bought my trike up in York, and the company, they've got a really good like showroom where you can go and test ride all the different trikes and have a feel for just what works for you, because they've got a few different trikes in their range, and there's some that are a bit like taller and a bit lower. I prefer this one, which is the shorter trike, just because I feel a bit unsteady like being up high, but if you're a bit taller, that might work for you. So I highly recommend going and just checking out the showroom at Jorvik. And also just other trike companies as well, just because especially if you're disabled or you've got mobility issues, they are a big investment. So just try out a lot of the different trikes and just see what works for you. For the minute, I'm really happy with the trike that I've got, and it's a definite upgrade from my Mission tricycle. I can just get so far on this trike, so I really highly recommend them. I think it's a cracking bit of kit. It works really well for me. It gives me so much freedom and mobility to be able to get about. So yeah, that's great. just out on my Jorvik tricycle. Thought I'd give my phone holder a go on my trike, maybe take a video or two, and yeah, just see what it's like. Yeah, just absolutely love my trike so much. So yeah, it's awesome.